Hi guys, my name is Vamsi Krishna, Department of Mechanical Engineering, SV College of Engineering. Today I would like to discuss about one of our project called as Weapon of What. So as we know, at border regions, because of sudden invasion of enemies, many soldiers have lost their lives. So to counter that situations and to counter those problems, we thought of an innovative solution called as Weapon of What. This Weapon of What can able to establish peace and control while giving 24/7 surveillance. It has an onboard weapon to establish peace and control. It can maintain control by using this weapon. And coming to the model, in our model there are mainly 5 types of units. First is body and chassis. Coming to the body and chassis of our vehicle, the body is made up of mild steel rectangular tubing which has high stability and high strength. Whenever there is any external force acting on our vehicle, whenever there is any impact with the surroundings or impact done by any foreign vehicle. So coming to the propulsion unit, in our robot we use permanent magnet DC motors which will run the vehicle and which will make the vehicle to move forward. These motors are connected with chains to the wheels. These wheels are connected to the shafts. By means of chain drive, we are going to propel our vehicle forward. Next, coming to communication unit, communication navigation unit. Here, for controlling this robot, we are using radio frequency controllers. These are radio frequency controllers. These systems that we use has a line of sight range of around 500 meters. But if we had access to military technology, we can push the limits up to 5 to 6 kilometers. So coming to the communication and navigation unit, here we are using radio frequency communication network to control this vehicle. It has an onboard telemetry system which gives the real-time parameters of the vehicle. Parameters like at what distance the vehicle is located from the base control station and what are the latitude and longitude the vehicle is located at. So using this controller, we can able to control the vehicle from the base control station, which is far more distance from the operation. So coming to the vision of this robot, it has 2 camera units. One is used to identify the target and to track the enemy, and the other camera is mainly used to navigate the vehicle. Suppose we are going to take our vehicle in whatever the desired direction that we need, we fetch the nearby parameters by using this secondary camera unit which is used to navigate the vehicle, and the primary camera unit is used to target and track the target and to neutralize the target, which is integrated to this weapon system. So this turret system is integrated with the high gear reduction unit so that it is capable of withstanding the recoil force that is generated during the shooting of the projectile. You can see for the pitch we implemented this high reduction gear unit, and for the axis also at the bottom of this turret system it is integrated with the high reduction gear unit. So in this turret system we integrated weapon which is made by us. We simply use the old flintlock rifle principle to replicate this weapon. It will shoot we calculate the approximate range of around 30 meters within line of sight. So using this weapon we can able to penetrate the target which is located at 30 meter range. And this is about the turret system. So coming to working of this robot is controlled by using this controller. So it is capable of achieving 10 to 15 km per hour, and it's an all-terrain robot, but we use wheels because of our budget constraint, but we plan to use the Caterpillar drive, which is a little bit costlier. So we prefer these wheels, but we can assure you that it can withstand all terrains. So coming to the movements of the vehicle, by using this radio controller, we can able to control this vehicle. Now I'll move the vehicle forward, similarly backward. So to turn this vehicle, we use skid steering system. In this skid steering system, what happens is, if the vehicle has to turn on the right side wheels will be turning in counterclockwise direction. Simultaneously, the wheels on the left hand side will turn the direction opposite to that of right side. So they will be turning counterclockwise direction. So coming to the turret system, now I'll show how the turret system will work. So using this onboard weapon, we can able to achieve a 25 meter target penetration. So this weapon can able to rotate around 360-degree yaw like this. And it is also capable of achieving pitch around the acute triangle. So you can see like this. So using this case, we can able to achieve maximum field of view in front of the vehicle. This system will also helps to neutralize the unmanned aerial vehicles which are roaming in the combat zones. Enemy unmanned aerial vehicles, we can able to neutralize them using this robot.